Starbucks News.
Yes.
Before any company goes into a market, there's usually some amount of assessment that is being done to ascertain the need for such a service. Now, was this done by your company, and how long was the period, and what were the findings if there was such a survey?
All right. Yeah. Well, that's an excellent question. And what has worked for us in the past is our assessment, even though a very unscientific one, but it seems to work for us. And once we see that there is a love and a passion for the games, where there's interest in sporting event, interest in whether it's people getting involved in local leagues or watching the international games, or somehow just participating and supporting sport altogether. That is the best indication that we have as a company when it comes to making a decision and going into that market for our business. Does that answer your question?
How long was the? How long have you been engaged in the Guyanese market?
Well, that no, we've made visits here before within the last year, really. So I would say that assessment was made within the last year. Oh yeah, by the way, we are licensed by the government of Guyana through the GRA, which is the Guyana Revenue Authority, to operate under a license, which is renewable every year. Any other question?
Are you going to be offering a lottery service anytime soon? I see one of your slides mentioned that you carry lotteries to concern.
Yes, a full lottery product that we operate in Suriname and other countries, and we can do it once that opportunity exists, and if it becomes available here in Guyana, certainly I think we will take up that challenge. But right now at this point in time, it's not in the view. Right now we begin with sport betting and see where that takes us.
And Duncan, First Look News, Channel 9.
Yes.
I heard no mention of your corporate social responsibility. Are there any plans in there for that?
Yeah, well, as I indicated, we hope that with the success of the business, that we will be able to contribute to sports and cultural events. Now, just to give you an example, currently in Suriname, we operate a pretty successful sport betting business. We support the national selection, the national football team through the SBB, which is the local football association in Suriname. We make regular contributions to them, as well as support any other financial requirements they have for the purpose of the national selection. We also sponsor what is called a Becker Cup in Suriname, which is the starting ground for club championships, and from those games, players are selected also for the national team. So we do all that in Suriname right now, and I hope that we can do the same here, whether it's football or cricket or any other sport that has that opportunity. Does that answer your question?
Very well.
All right, thanks.
One other question.
Yes.
Will you be covering motorsports events like Formula One, even local motor racing?
Yes, we
women
can.
motor racing?
Yes, we can. Those games, again, those events are very specialized. At the moment, we can expand it at any time we like. It's just a matter of getting the information that we need to have to offer to the public. But at the beginning, we're going to go with the very obvious games, which is cricket, football, and the basketball, and that kind of thing. But at any time, depending on what feedback we get from our clients now, we can always add on additional products.
To local sports?
It is possible, but of course there are some issues with that in terms of credibility. You know, if, for example, we've done it in Suriname with the CONCACAF games. We've done that, and we've sold bets on those games, and we can do that here as well. But the local leagues, it will be a little more difficult because once you start selling bets on those local games, then it is possible that you can get match fixing taking place. Yeah. So that's something that we would prefer to avoid, but maybe we can do it just for fun. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Rob Collins, Captain. See that you mentioned match fixing. How are you? I mean, on the international level, we know it's big. So how are you safeguarding against that? And I was looking at the 4 target sports that you
Yeah.
you mentioned, and I missed part of your
Yeah.
presentation.
Well, of course, yeah, you know, historically there's been problems with that. We know that, but of course there is still a very good side of sport that still exists, even within the fixing and the doping and that kind of thing. There is still a very good side of it that will continue on and continue to be good. What we do is we have information from as much as 200 bookmakers worldwide, yeah, that provide this reliable information. And of course, we have the opportunity to compare them, yeah, so in their reliability. Now, of course, we have no control over these games and what happens. And I think, you know, it's a good thing as well, because since we have no control of what goes on in a game, our customers are more confident that there's nothing that we can do to change that, or nothing we can do to fix that. The world bodies like FIFA to guarantee that games will be fair. Does that answer your question?
So, Rick's final question.
Yes.
If you recall, when the casino and the Princess Hotel came to Guyana, the initial stages, there were some opposition to that operation. Now, do you foresee or have you experienced any similar opposition to, because essentially it's gambling.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
have you or do you foresee any opposition to these operations?
No, I don't foresee any opposition in terms of in a bad way. Again, people may think that gambling, they always have this idea that it's an evil thing and we shouldn't have it. But again, I still believe that we live in a society where we can still coexist, and the people are still able to express themselves and make choices, and that aspect of it is what I believe in free choice. So from that point of view, we will see what may arise, and we will deal with it when it happens. I don't know what to expect really, but we're still in a free society of choice. In most other countries as well, there's, people see it as another form of entertainment. Especially in the West African and East African countries, and South America. They see it as another form of entertainment and another way of supporting their passion for sporting events. Yes.
What startup do you envisage?
We actually start today. The system is up and running, and I'm glad you mentioned that.
Locations? Maybe?
Yeah, we've got 3 locations. I think Dwight can answer that question. And the beauty of it, we have a machine right now here, and I'd like to invite each and every one of you to actually come and take a look. And the young lady will assist you with a bet that you may like, and we will issue you with a free ticket or a free bet today. So, not for you, Dennis. So again, any other questions? But please come up and afterwards, And we can have a one-on-one chat if you prefer that. I'll be happy to answer any further questions. And of course, Dwayne is available as well. And I really would like you all to come up and take a free bet today. Okay? Yes.
Is there any limitations on one bet?
Okay, well, there is a limitation in the top prize. Yes, because of the multiplier effect of how the odds are used multiplied by the bet, we have to put a ceiling of $3 million as the maximum payout on any one ticket or any one bet. Okay? Any questions? Any other questions? Yes.
One question. If I like a team or they want to do so much, can I buy 2 tickets and get $3 million each? Either ticket?
Yes, you can do that. Yes.
Thank you.
I knew you were smart enough to realize that. So you're learning quickly. That's good. Any other questions? All right. Well, thank you very much for your attention, and I hope that we can have a continued relationship between the press. And I would like to again have an opened up policy towards the press, and anytime, feel free. Dwight is available. I am available. Any questions, anytime. If you want to visit our offices and see how we do, how we operate our business, please free to come and visit us at any time. You all are welcome. Thank you very much.
Yes, opposite Jaguar. That's our head office, yes. We have 3 locations operating right now. The one is at Broad Street at the Courtyard Mall. It's right in the front. And the other one is at Broad Street, it's a new building opposite the former Garfield's building. We've also furnished you with a press release of which all the details have been captured. If you have any other questions, feel free to make contact. If you have any need to have with us, please any questions and have any clarifications, please feel free to make your appointment, or you can meet with us right after. So, thank you again, and please enjoy the lunch afterwards, but before, please come and place your bets, and let's see where we end up. The guys will furnish you with some gaming lists.